going on? I'm Jordan Wheeler with RTR Vehicles, here with this installation video to help you get your Ford F-150 set up and ready to rock. What do you say we jump into it? A quick note before assembly. Your Fox 2.0 coilover system will come set to the proper height and preloaded, so no adjustments will be needed. Also, the coilover's 3 top mount bolts will come color coded. You're going to have 2 yellows and 1 green. This green is to let you know that this is the forward facing bolt for your setup, so remember that when positioning your coilover system into the truck. You'll have your 2 bottom bolts here. Note that the bottom is not tapered, so when you put this in place, make sure that you have them lined up properly, otherwise you may have difficulty inserting the bolts. After removing both front wheels, remove the 3 top nuts that secure the stock shock assembly to the vehicle. There is no need to remove the center nut. Next, remove the 2 nuts connecting the shock to the lower control arm. Disconnect both outer tie rod ends at the spindle steering arm for removal and installation clearance. Disconnect the upper ball joint at the knuckle for removal and installation clearance. Make sure to disconnect any brackets or wires that run to the steering knuckle so that the wires and brake lines do not get stretched. Then remove the stock shock assembly. You may need to use a pry bar to pull out the lower control arm and lower the suspension to allow the removal and installation of your shock assembly. Be careful not to damage any brake lines or electrical wiring. Then install the new Fox coilover assembly with the green bolt facing forward. Connect the top shock hat to the vehicle using the washer and locking nut provided. Tighten all 3 nuts to 24 foot-pounds. Connect the shock to the lower control arm using the 2 bar pin bolts supplied, and torque the bar pin bolts to 50 foot-pounds. Reinstall the outer tie rod ends. Reconnect the upper ball joint at the knuckle, and any removed cables. Reinstall both front wheels and set the vehicle back on the ground and drive it back and forth several feet to allow the suspension to settle. The rear system is pretty straightforward. You'll release the top bolt and the bottom bolt and nut. Remove the old system and put the new Fox system in place, keeping the retainer strap on the shock. This will help you line everything up. Once in place, reinstall your nut and your bolt. And then place in your top bolt and nut. Once this is in place, cut the strap free. With that in place, we need to now put in our guards. To help with the ease of the installation of the guards, insert your locking ring and screw down. This will make it easier when assembling on the truck. The bottom of the guard will slide into this groove. If you need more room, don't worry, this will separate. Slide the retainer clip into the grooves and tighten down with a Phillips screwdriver. Once tightened down, you're complete. Okay, I hope you guys liked that video. I hope it was very informative to you. We have some more stuff that we're gonna try and be putting out on Thursday that's gonna be more parts related. Since I work for RTR, that means it's gonna be RTR parts. So we do have some new stuff that's gonna be coming up for you, as well as little Miss Gabby here. We have to transform her green machine that she's got behind her that she has named the
She-Hulk.
Okay, she whack. See you guys later.
Yay.